Hello, and welcome back to The Long Dark, episode 26. When I left off, we were about to make our trek back to Trapper's Homestead for, I'm hoping, the very last time. We're going to get all of our materials, including the heavy tools and the mountaineering rope, hopefully. If we have to leave the firewood, we will, but if we can take it, we will. And then we'll be fully relocated back here at the camp office. We can do a little more fishing, stockpile some fish, and then we can do some serious exploration. For the time being, though, we're going to get all our stuff in one location. And then I imagine we're just going to leave the camp office pretty well stocked when we decide to leave. When we decide to leave Mystery Lake, probably take the bare essentials and just assume that we'll find more in wherever we end up. And leave a stockpile here in case we want to come back. I don't know how easy it is to find spots to ice fish or fields full of bunnies, but you never know when you'll need to come back for that. 13 hours of daylight. It's not very bright though. It's a little scattered, it looks like. And of course, a lot less visibility with the wind. Oof, easy, slowly, slowly. All right. We want to stay to the left. We want to basically go over that rise over there. So we're going to keep to the right of this ridgeline here and cross up over that raised terrain over there in the distance, not the closer one. And then we'll be good to go. Get in there, get all our stuff, bring it on back. Oh, so it is really cold today, though. I did not notice that. Minus 11°C. So the trip is going to actually chill us a little bit. It's been a while since we've been cold outside. I suppose it had to happen eventually. It's alright, we don't have too far to go. We'll be there before you know it, and then we'll warm up as we gather our stuff. We'll light a fire if we need to. It's not the ideal weather for traveling, but you know, if we waited for a perfect day to get anything done, we'd never get anything done. Plus, I think we'll be just fine. I think it's, you know, the good clothing that we have is the only reason we can manage this. I could see where the case could easily end up that, you know, if we still had our starting clothing out on a day like this, like today, we'd be facing, you know, minus 30 or something ridiculous. We block a good bit of the wind chill. But I haven't checked it once we get a wind block. I'm going to have to check that when we get on the other side of the mountain. Because I know on the warmer days, our clothing was actually blocking so much of the wind chill that it was no different for us being in or out of the wind. But I wonder on a colder day if that remains the case or not. Okay, so in this, the wind is actually so strong we do get a benefit being in a wind block. Our clothing does not stop all of this. Yep. Air temp minus 24, wind chill minus 18. Oh. Minus 42 degrees, that's pretty severe. Because our clothing, we got, what's that, 32? Yeah, sounds about right. Probably could have done that math a lot faster if I just would have realized it was, you know, a difference of 10. All right, here we are. And if it's minus 10 now, it was minus 11 earlier. Hopefully that means it's warming up a little bit. So we'll warm up in here and we'll gather all our stuff. Be on our merry way. Alright, what's the most valuable stuff that we have? The rope, the cloth, the scrap metal. It's not too heavy. All of these, yep, that. All of this stuff is important. So we're up to 41.9. Not too bad yet. That's all a big waste. We don't need that. You, yes, we need you. And then the parka. Oh, that's over 50. Are you kidding me? You are kidding me. This is so much stuff. Keep hitting the wrong button. Come on. Okay, we're up to 54. Good night. Well, we can't travel back like this. I'm tired of coming here over and over again. Okay, so command decision. We're going to leave a hatchet here. You don't want to be all this way without a hatchet, so we're going to leave one of those. And we're going to leave... No, we could leave a bunch of water. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave some water in the safe. And we'll leave the parka. Transfer 2 liters. Still a little heavy. A little peckish. Well, we could eat some of these crunchy cattail stalks. Yum. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff that's useless. So we're gonna put all the tinder. Let's find it. Yeah, here we go. So it doesn't weigh much, but all this tinder contributes, and we don't need it. No, we want the mushroom though. We do want that. Ease up. Get rid of the newsprint, the roll. Keep all those. Keep all those. 50.57. And that's leaving a hatchet and a jerry can behind. Or no, I didn't leave a jerry can behind. I left water behind. I guess I could leave one. Already leaving a lantern here, though. Perhaps I could refill it? No, let's just... and all this firewood. That's okay, we'll leave the firewood here. Here empty. Well, we don't need the sticks. We can leave the sticks. Yep, all of them. Oh, geez, those sticks were weighing a ton. Down to 48.17. Slow but steady. I'm comfortable leaving all this behind. The firewood, the lamp, the hatchet, and the water is just kind of a little commitment that should we ever find ourselves in this place... Oh, never checked this. Look at that. Should we ever find ourselves in this place, we will we'll have some stuff here. But that being said, we're done with this place. Feels really warm in here. We've already warmed up completely. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Pardon me, just took a little sip of my drink. All right. 12 hours of daylight left. It doesn't look like daylight. It's very overcast, but it has warmed up. I don't know if that means it's about to snow. It looks very dark, though, for being early morning. It's not that early morning. The sun's been up for a couple hours now. But it's warm, so we're just going to press on. I wish I could have grabbed some of that firewood, but I don't know. I don't want to have to make another trip all the way over here. It's just a big time sink. It's not an unreasonable pace. We're just gonna stick with it. What is that? Oh, that's the clouds. Oh, wow, they're moving fast. I feel like these clouds weren't here just a second ago. Oh, maybe they were. Alright, well, we're just going to keep on dragging all of our gear back to where we're going. And from there, we'll come up with a plan to explore beyond the 3 wolves. That's where I would like to go. Now, I can always climb the mountain and then scale the backside of the cliff where that rope is. I heard that. I heard that. Well, I'm not sure where they're at, but we're going to keep our eyes peeled. Torch at the ready. Oop, is that one? Nope. Wait a second. Wait a second, I'm going the wrong way. Right? Aren't I going the wrong way? Yeah. I need to go this way. Oof, got a little turned around there. But I recognized that fallen down branch with the body next to it. And it's like, if I keep going that way, I'm going to go to the unnamed pond, and that's not where I want to go. Oh, well, I don't know how long those wolves hang out in the area between me and where I want to go. But we need wolves for a jacket. I didn't necessarily want to use up all my rounds right off the bat. But we do need more wolf hide. We have fish, though. Yeah, I think we'll just explore with the food we have for now. Make the decision to take down some more wolves later. I don't want to not waste, but I don't want to invest so much time in the beginning trying to get, a wolf, getting all the stuff. I think I've got enough that I can make most days weather tolerable. I think yesterday was the first day we'd really seen where the weather was cold enough to affect us in our good clothing. So as long as those days are few and far between, then we shouldn't have a problem. We should be able to put off the wolf jacket for now. And that's a decision I don't really take lightly, but I think it's the best one at this time. Alright, so I'm going to climb this ridgeline sooner rather than later because I know I need to be up on top of it. Despite the overcast, the day is really not that bad. It's fairly cold, but not that cold to me. And there's not a lot of weather coming down. Looks like it's threatening to, but nothing's fallen. I don't think we need to keep the torch out, though. The sky kind of has this neat purple-gray tinge to it. It's very ominous. Could be foreboding. We could be coming up on a big storm. I hope that's not the case. Because I don't have... Then I'll be wishing I had the wolf pelts cured and ready to go. But that's fine. I can sharpen hatchets and clean rifles and make fishing tackle. I can do quite a bit if I get snowed in again. I heard that wolf again. Or it could be a different one. Well, hopefully they have not migrated in front of the camp office. I'm not sure where the group of 3 came from. Sprained ankle. I know, it's walking in all this snow. It can't be easy. It's my bad ankle. I'm always wrenching on that thing and hurting it. Oh, yeah. Can't walk up the ice with a sprained ankle. That's no good. Should see the train tracks pretty soon. Be breaking out here right ahead of us. Should be, being the operative word in that sentence. If not, then I have misplaced my direction a little bit. Which, while it wouldn't surprise me, I'm hoping is not the case.
But
Hurts a bit, but you'll make it. That's good. Yes, I believe we have. No, there are no train tracks here. Wait, are there? No. What have I done? Okay, alright, so we just got a little turned around. Train tracks are... There they are. I see them. Okay. No. We can get there from here. Not a problem. Yeah, there they are. Whew. I got a little scared there for a moment. Thought I had got myself done and good and lost. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. We're a little slow now, but that's all right. We can drop these. Yep, all of them. And we can drop more wasteful stuff like tinder plugs, which we don't need anymore. He's like, yeah, boy, that really helped throwing down that tinder. That really lightened the load.
it smarts a bit.
Smarts a bit. It's my bad ankle. I keep rolling it in the snow. Ugh. That's okay. There's a lot of daylight left, though. So we might just go, well, an ankle is 4 hours of rest. Yeah. 4 hours of rest. The day is young. I suppose I could take a nap. Just try to make the best of the last 5 hours of the day. Could get some firewood while the weather's good. We might just tolerate the sprained ankle for a little bit.
First aid.
Yeah, I know. He's concerned. The concern over the sprained ankle is real, and it's valid. I just don't know if I want to spend 4 hours or my painkillers. I'm not really in dire straits. I'm kind of close to home. If I have some sort of emergency, I should be able to get back to a safe location quickly. It's a nice sturdy structure with 2 stoves. It's got bunk beds, but, you know, it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. I don't think we're going to sleep during the day. This is good weather. It's warmed up now. Be able to drink some water, eat some food, lighten our burden, and figure out what to do from there. I'm getting a nice little collection of firewood here. I would like to keep it growing, although what I should do is I should separate the cedar and the fir. I don't know why I don't. Oh, so heavy. Getting so tired. It says, please don't make me do this. So we'll throw all the fir, no, we'll throw the cedar firewood next to the fire, and then once it's going, we'll throw the fir firewood over here, because it burns for much longer. Okay, we have mountaineering rope, which will likely go upstairs. In fact, much of this stuff we brought, I believe, will go upstairs. So let's go take care of that. We have a lot of hatchets now. I'm not sure if we'll even use this many. I'm tempted to start leaving hatchets behind. Pry bars. That one's probably not even worth taking, 22%. Hunting knife. Oh, let's sort by the item. That'll make this easier. Pry bar, hatchet, can openers. No, it's not really heavy stuff. Can't hold the mountaineering rope now. Let's try this one. Yeah, here you go. Bunch of cloth, mountaineering rope. That's about all that one's going to be able to hold. What about you? tools and such, but you're about full. Can't even hold a can opener, probably. All right, well, let's take the tools out of there. And let's keep it with the flares and can openers. I think that's legitimate. And then what else do we have? Matches, perhaps? Yeah. So we'll throw in some matches. Look at all these matches, yeah. Sharpening stone, no, it doesn't really fit what's in there. We want to keep one accelerant on us. Okay. And then what do we put in here? We put the mountaineering rope and the cloth. That was about all that could hold. With the room over here, maybe we do the scrap metal? No, I feel like we have that downstairs. We don't really have the room to be spreading that around. We could do the tools in this one. Oh, no, we can't. We can if we take deer hide. That's a good trade. I like that. All right. We can move again. I wonder if I can store stuff. Oh, you can. You can store 10 kilograms of stuff on his dead body. It's a little too morbid for me. Not going to be going down that road. Not a path we're taking. Sharpening, or whetstones. Very nice. 4 of them now. That's very good. A lot of sewing kits. I don't really think we have the room for them out here. Well, we have the room for some of them, which is good. Yep, nope, it's full. So what we can take is we can... we wanted to put the scrap metal in here too. So much real estate. First aid, we can put in another antiseptic, 1 more bandage. That's about all we can fit in there, actually. We're going to have to find another place for these water purification tablets. We can drop our fuel off over here. I really like this a lot. We're getting a really nice collection of kerosene. Look at all that kerosene. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Getting the weight down. We still need to find a place for some of these items. These don't really hold all that much, so I'm practically out of storage now, as it sits currently, unless I'm going to store 10 kilograms of stuff on this guy. Well, we have some room here, so we'll put the toolkits back in there. Oh, and that's pretty much it. No, we have stuff I don't want to hold on to, though. We'll go to the food drawer. I think we have the canned food. And put away, what do we got here? Put away the water purification tablets. The rose hips, yeah. What else? I think we've lightened our inventory a lot. We're still at 25, so we've still got some things we can afford to shed. Scrap metal is the first thing that jumps out at me. The pry bar we really don't need to hold on to unless we're going somewhere where we think we're going to have to. I'm going to keep one of these on me, though. What was I saying? We don't need the pry bar unless we're going somewhere where we're going to have to break open locks. That being said, we're going to keep the scrap metal in there. Some of it anyways. The rest of the scrap metal we're going to keep in here. Although we can't hold it. So we're going to take out some guts. Do we have any? Yeah, we do. We have a fishing hook. And we'll take out a gut. And we'll trade them. Scrap metal, not enough. Can't hold anymore. That's fine. So fishing tackle, we need some line. So we're going to make some line and then make some fishing tackle. As far as I'm concerned, since we're right here on the lake and we have so many cured guts and so much scrap metal, we could fish for quite some time. And since the fishing tackle weighs so little, I want to keep a few of them on me at all times. There's really no reason not to. You know what? I think I'm going to make... let's make a hook. I think the hooks weigh a lot less than the scrap metal does. Let's check it out. Let's see. So 3 hooks is 0.03. Yeah, and 1 scrap metal is 0.20. That's a pretty big difference. Pretty big indeed. Cured rabbit pelt. I don't know if we need all those rabbit pelts. But we definitely want to keep all the cured guts. That's got to be the most important for right now. No, I had an extra line, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And then we'll do another line. There we go. We'll do another line, and then we'll have... Yes, then we'll have enough to make 3 fishing. Yeah, then it'll be a proper multiple. We'll have enough to do 3 with no leftovers. That's ideal. I prefer that. Numbers just evening out, no leftover materials. Sounds like the wind's picking up. Oof, we got question mark, question mark, question mark. Hours of daylight left. I'm rather glad I didn't leave and go exploring. Wow, that really could have gone differently. Goodness. So we'll store our mushrooms for now. And then we're also going to store the rose hips, or did we already store those? We already stored those. That's wonderful. We have some fish we can eat. And I think that's what we're going to do. After we eat the moldy bear meat, we've been putting it off, but it is the last of the bear, and it is time to be eaten. As well as some of this lovely, fresh lake whitefish. Now you can see it's been a few days since I caught the fish and cooked it, but if you look, it's still 90%. It's still considered fresh. And this is the 2nd day, I believe. So still doing really, really good with that. And we ended up with another pry bar. Because I didn't want to put it in that one. Yeah, that's right. I want to put it up top.
But I'll make it.
Well, we have no reason to be walking around with a sprained ankle now. We could just nap. We're getting tired anyways. And the weather is horrible outside. We're not going to be going outside anytime soon. What can I take out of here? Take some of these rabbit pelts. So we'll keep the good pry bars in there, and then we'll put the bad pry bar just kind of out here on the ground. We have to do something with some of this stuff. It's getting out of control. There's just no room for anything. Let's put a random book in there. No, I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna need some first aid.
I guess the book I could just throw down here. I mean, it's fuel. Easy to use. Oh, let's store these sewing kits. This is just no excuse to hold this many sewing kits on my person. None at all. We'll hold some of these bunny pelts and we'll trade you sewing kits. No, I'm going to take the bad one though and give you a good one. Keep the other 2 on me with whetstone. And then we're going to put these extra bunny pelts right here on the floor. I don't even know if I'm going to harvest bunny hide for a while. Really, we just need the meat and the guts. Our gloves, look at that, 99% condition. And then if we go to repair them, it's just 1 pelt and 1 gut. So we have more than enough. I imagine it's the same for the boots, right? 1 deer hide, 1 guts. Pants, they don't even need to be repaired. They're still at 100%. Yeah, they last incredibly long. That's wonderful. And hopefully you know, as we get better at repairing them, we'll be able to make them last even longer and, you know, continue to improve. So thank you very much for joining me. This is where we're going to wrap things up. This has been The Long Dark, episode 26. I hope you had a good time watching. I know I had a good time playing. And we'll see you next time. So until then, take care.